So today I'm doing a Simply Gothic jewellery haul. These were a few bits I really wasn't expecting. If you didn't watch my video, I'm currently running to raise money for a charity called SANS, which raises awareness for stillborn babies. So I will leave that video down below, along with also a sponsor link in case you guys want to donate any sponsorship money. I've been so overwhelmed by all the support I've gotten already. On Friday I was having such a rubbish day. I got home from placement and I found these two packages waiting. They both had the same handwriting on, and of course I recognised that it was from the owner of Simply Gothic. So when I opened it, there was two separate packages. They were both little jewellery care packages, which I was actually crying when I opened them because I was just so touched by the kindness. So I thought I would show them to you today since I received such a nice little collection of jewellery. Now half of these were from Simply Gothic herself as a little pick-me-up, and the other half was sent to me from a lady called Abi, who, the reason I kind of got to know her is because she won my Halloween withdrawal giveaway that I did after the Halloween that we just had, and she sent me a few pieces as well, so I was so overwhelmed. I also wasn't able to purchase the vampire box, so some of these items are from that box, so I'm really pleased that I do have a few things from that box to show you now. And if you're wondering why I have my little dragon tripod out, it's because we are having a heat wave here in the UK. It is absolutely boiling and it's way too hot in his vivarium for him to stay in there. I've also got a nice cold smoothie that I just whipped up in the mixer, so I'm feeling rather good right now. As I said, it did come in two separate envelopes, but I put it all into this one bag. Now this is very familiar Simply Gothic packaging. If any of you have ever ordered from Simply Gothic, you will recognise this stripy bag with the gorgeous little pumpkin tape up the side. It also include a couple of her business cards. On the front it has her logo, which is a little witch sat on a crescent moon, and it says Simply Gothic. Then says Simply Gothic Company, handmade Gothic jewellery, and then it has her website for her Etsy store, her Instagram, and also her email address. And on the back it says thank you for your jewellery, and it does say that this one was a gift from Abi, and then it says love from Kirstie, who is the owner of the shop. And then I have got a whole bag full of jewellery. I was so overwhelmed when this came through the post, and it's all so gorgeous. So I'm going to start with these earrings. They aren't in their like original packaging. They did come with like a plastic see-through bag in there. But when I received these a couple of days ago, I had to try these earrings on. But yes, the first thing are some Ankh earrings, and I absolutely love these. I do have a pair of large metal ones which I got from Spooky Jewels, which is run by the YouTuber Aisling O'Neill, and as much as I do love them and wear them so much, they are quite heavy, so I'm really glad to have like an alternate version of them. So if my ears are particularly hurting one day, I can wear acrylic ones rather than metal ones. Do you mind making so much noise back there? So I believe that these earrings aren't from any specific subscription box. I think that these are just a product which she does sell in her shop. They are a black acrylic. They are a shiny acrylic rather than the matte acrylic. I have got a few pieces from her which are in like matte black, but these are in shiny, and I think that they work really nice in a shiny acrylic. They're a really nice thickness as well. As always with all of my acrylic pieces from Simply Gothic, I never have any breakages or problems with them being acrylic. I feel like it is a common misconception that acrylic jewellery does break super easily, but I can tell you I'm the clumsiest person on the earth, and I have never broken any of my acrylic pieces from Simply Gothic. So as we go down, it does have a simple little black bead, which I really like. I do like the fact that there isn't like much colour going on here. It's very simple, and it means these are gonna kind of match very easily with most things that I own, just because they won't have to try and match colours at all. They are on regular little fish hook earrings, and they did come with like little rubber backs, but I've kind of stored those away. I keep my rubber back separately from my earrings just so I don't lose them, but I am so pleased with these. As usual, I'm already wearing some of Simply Gothic's earrings, but I will take my pumpkin out so that you can get an idea of what it looks like when these are in. So as you can see, it does kind of show up quite nicely against my skin and also my hair. It doesn't kind of get too lost in there. They do hang round the correct way. You're not getting kind of the side-on view. The Ankh is like facing forward, which is really nice. They're very lightweight. I really like the length of them as usual. They are very lightweight just because they are acrylic. I can obviously tell that I'm wearing earrings, but these definitely won't be causing any issues with my ears. Now the reason I do say that some earrings do cause issues with my ears is because if you cannot tell, I do have stretched ears, so my earlobes have kind of gone through a bit more than the average normal kind of pierced ear would go through. I do take a lot of care of my earlobes just to avoid any like problems happening with them. So I am quite picky when it comes to dangly earrings, and these definitely tick all of my boxes. Next up, I'm just gonna go off the top of the bag, is this little red bag, and I believe this is one of the pieces which Abi picked out for me, and this is from the vampire box. So I didn't order the vampire box just because, as I explained, March was a very difficult month for me and I didn't have the funds and everything kind of just got forgotten. So I didn't get the box. Now I did look around for an unboxing. I did stumble across a channel who was doing an unboxing. As soon as I saw this necklace I squealed. I was so sad that I missed out on it because it combines like all of my favourite things all in one necklace, and also in the past couple and in the last two Simply Gothic subscription boxes we received two very kind of similar necklaces. We got this grey one with like a graveyard scene on, and then we got this white one with some witch's boots, and I absolutely love this style. So when I saw that in the vampire box she brought out like a red version, I was really gutted that I had missed out. So this is in kind of the same style. Again, it's like a circular necklace with the chains coming off each side, which is like my favourite kind of style of necklace. As you can see, it is in my two favourite colours. It is a red background with the detail in black, and it does really remind me of the grey one. I feel like they go really well together, although I'm not sure if you could layer them. I don't know, but I really love this one. I do have a few red kind of jewellery pieces which are from Simply Gothic already. I believe that I do have some red skull earrings from her. Another item in the box were some red like blood drop earrings, so those would have gone really, really nicely with this necklace. So it's a circular red scene, as you can see, and on it has this kind of vampire castle kind of thing. It has kind of been etched out and then painted black, and it of course has a little bat flying away. So I'd like to think this is where the vampire lives, and that's the vampire going off to go find itself some dinner. This again is on red acrylic. It's really nice and thick, and on the back it is just red. And then coming off either side of the chain there are these two little loops for the chain to attach to, and it has little black beads. I'm going back to what I said about the earrings. As you can see, these would kind of match together really nicely, although they're not necessarily the same theme. That little kind of feature of the bead does tie them together really well. So the chain comes off either side, and it is on one of my favourite types of Simply Gothic chain because it has your regular lobster clasp. It does have an extension chain, so you can wear it longer if you'd like, but if like me you are someone who likes to stack jewellery, these chains are super helpful because the links are large enough so that you can hook this lobster clasp at any height. So if you did wish to wear it as a choker, you could hook it through one of the hoops on the actual chain itself and have it a lot tighter. I really like as well that this is quite a large necklace. It really does stand out really nicely. Now my hair is definitely in need for a dye. You can see the blonde is coming through. I haven't dyed it for a super long time. As I explained, things have not been great, so it is kind of a little bit more orangey than red, but I feel like once I have freshly dyed my hair, which I hope to do soon, this necklace is going to look so awesome with the colour of my hair as well. For the fact that Abi was able to purchase this necklace for me, these are obviously being sold in the actual Simply Gothic store, so if you did also miss out on the vampire box, you can still get a few of the items in store. So next up in my bag of goodies is a black one, and this is a little black cat necklace. I absolutely love this one. So again, it's in a black organza bag, and then it is stored in the little plastic bag inside to keep it safe. And we did get some black cat earrings in this style in the witch box, so I'm really pleased I now have a matching necklace. You guys know I absolutely love matching my earrings with my necklaces. It is one of my favourite things to do, so I'm really excited that I do have a kind of matching necklace to go with those earrings now. Now hopefully you can see this is in the matte black acrylic, so if I get one of the earrings and hold it up, you'll be able to see the difference. When it is glossy, it is just that kind of slight bit more shiny, whereas the matte just has a very different effect. I really like it. I think it works really well, especially for this piece. So it is a little black cat, and the eyes have been cut out, and what I really like about the eyes being cut out is when it is against your chest, you can see your skin kind of poking through, and it does show up really nicely. As you go up, it does have a little black bead, so again, this will team perfectly with any of the things which I've shown you so far today. And then as you go up, it is on one of my favourite Simply Gothic loops. It is a very large silver loop, and what that means is if you did want this necklace, but when you get it you decide it would look good on a choker, or perhaps if you wanted to put it on a black cord or something along those lines, you can very easily change the chain just because that loop is so large, and you can take it on and off the chain. It does give you a lot of options to how you can wear this, and again, as I said, the type of chains that she uses, they are lobster clasp chains with a extension, but you can kind of put it at any height just because of the size of the loops in this chain. So I'm really pleased with this necklace. I am also on school placement at the moment. I do have a lot of necklaces, but I do have to be relatively selective when picking which ones to wear in the classroom with children, and this one will go perfectly because I'm a crazy cat lady. So next up in the bag is a red organza bag. This is another cat necklace, and I absolutely love this one. So red organza bag. Also, she definitely knows me so well to have put all of the bags in my favourite colours. So inside, again, it's in a little protective plastic bag, and it's a little Halloween cat necklace. You guys know I love my black cats and I love Halloween, and this I feel is like a really iconic black cat look. I would really like a Halloween themed tattoo with a black cat kind of in this pose, or maybe slightly kind of more stretched that way, just because my cat at the moment does that pose all the time. But I love the fact that there's the detail of giving him like an extra floofed up tail and back, and it just works so well. There's a lot of detail kind of in its face shape. It's kind of looking down. You can see obviously its ear and then its cute little paws at the bottom. This again is acrylic. It's nice and thick. It feels really sturdy. You would maybe worry with a piece like this, just because it has lots of kind of gaps in it, that it would maybe kind of bend, but this is rock solid. And as you go up, it does have a little red bead this time. Again, red and black, my favourite colour combination, and it does actually go quite well with my nails as well. And then we go up to this large loop again, which, as I said, with these kind of loops you are able to switch them around onto a black cord if you want to, or a different colour chain, or even like a different length chain. And you guys are going to get fed up of me saying this, but this chain is the kind of chain as well where you can have it at any height. Absolutely love this like little Halloween black cat necklace, and as you can see, it is quite like a small and subtle piece, but I feel like it'll go with the majority of things I have in my wardrobe. I do actually have some cardigans from Too Fast, which do have like this exact kind of cat either side of like your chest, like here, so this will look really awesome kind of in the middle. And again, I feel like this is the kind of necklace I could get away with wearing to school. I am kind of selective. I try not to wear too many kind of Halloween-y things, because I understand the Halloween isn't for everyone, especially when you're in primary school. So I feel like I can get away with this. I feel like it's kind of cat themed enough to be passed off as a crazy cat lady. my never-ending bag of goodies, I have a black one, and I literally squealed. I think this is the piece that actually kind of set me off crying when I was going through all these goodies, because it is a pumpkin necklace and I love my orange pumpkin necklace so much. I do wear it really often. It's like the perfect size to twin with like other necklaces. So when I saw that I now had another pumpkin necklace, I was so excited. And this is actually a black pumpkin necklace, so it's slightly different to the one that I already have. Of course, I have my little pumpkin earrings, and I believe this is the same pumpkin face as my earrings, so it'll go very nicely with those. But I've just, oh, I absolutely love this so much. So again, it did come in a little plastic bag, and it does have these cute little pumpkins around the top of it. And this one is in like an orange and black kind of colour theme. It's this little kind of glossy acrylic black pumpkin. If I just take out my earring, you'll see that it is the same face as the orange one, although the beads are the opposite way round. So again, I can just wear my pumpkin earrings and it will go so nicely with that. But it is so detailed. It does give me kind of like Jack Skellington vibes with its face. I absolutely love pumpkins. Out of everything Halloween, other than black cats and bats obviously, pumpkins are my absolute jam, and I can never have enough pumpkin necklaces. I love the fact as well with pumpkin jewellery and just pumpkin anything in general, they all look slightly different just because you can have all these different facial expressions, and oh, I love it so much. And it's one of my favourite kind of necklaces where the chains come off either side, and then you have the orange and black beads, so it will go still very perfectly with earrings like this, just where you've got the kind of matching bead there, and it will also match very well with kind of other necklaces, just because, again, matching beads. Now, because this chain is attached, I won't really be able to remove it and put it on like a black cord or anything, but I feel like especially with this kind of style of necklace, it works best on like a silver chain, and of course I can wear it at any height, so I'll be able to kind of layer this little pumpkin guy so easily. I just, thank you just so much. I absolutely love this necklace. That there is still a ton of stuff in here. So next up there is this little red bag, and in here there are some coffin earrings, and I do have a couple of coffin necklaces from Simply Gothic, so again I'll be able to match my necklaces with my earrings, which is one of my favourite things to do in life. So I haven't actually worn these yet, so they still do have the backs on them. They're definitely coordinated to my favourite colours. Just to show you, in case you haven't seen before, these are the little rubber backs which do come on the back of the earrings. I do find them really helpful to wear when I'm going out, just because I like to shove them on the back and it stops my earrings from sliding out my plugs. I don't really bother too much when I'm at home, just because I know if an earring falls out it's not going to be lost. Not that earrings really ever do fall out, but it's just like a little safety kind of thing I like to add on when I'm going out, because if I lose an earring when I'm out and about, there's no chance I'm going to find it again. So I do really appreciate those little rubber bits which he does add on. So as you can see, they are on the regular fish hooks. They do come down and they have this little red bead, which I really like. I feel like it would work really nicely maybe with this necklace, because you have the kind of alternate colours. You've got like a black pendant with a red bead and then black beads with a red pendant. I feel like these two would work specifically well together, and also the bat kind of looks the same as well. So straight away I can see a really good pairing, kind of earring and necklace combination going on. But these are little black coffins with little bats cut out of them. As I said, I think I do have this black coffin and also a red version of this coffin as necklaces, and I just really like this design. Again, just so you can see what it looks like when it is on, it hangs really nicely. As you can see, it does face forward. I really like the kind of little shadow that it's creating on my neck, where you can just see little flashes of like a little bat cut out. Again, I feel like this works really nicely with both my hair colour and oh my goodness, Look at the blonde coming through at the back. And also my skin colour. I feel like these are really nice and simple, but I'm so pleased with these, and again they're very comfortable to wear, they're a very nice height, and I'm very excited to be pairing these with my other coffin necklaces. I've got one more thing in this bag other than a shed ton of Halloween confetti at the bottom. And this is another thing from the vampire box, and when I saw the lady unboxing the vampire box on YouTube, I will actually leave a link down to her video below. I believe that she's relatively new to making videos, but when I did see the lady on YouTube unboxing one of these vampire boxes, when I saw this bat, my heart sank, because I love bats, if you couldn't tell, and they are one of my favourite animals. But one thing I do have a really kind of like soft spot for when it comes to bats, because I have a lot of bat stuff. I cannot even count the amount of bat necklaces. I wouldn't mind betting I'm probably at around 250 bat necklaces now. One thing that still gets me so excited are bats that are hanging upside down. I'm not sure why, when I see a little sleeping bat, it makes my heart flutter. So when I saw this little kind of sleeping bat necklace, I was done. I was like so sad that I didn't get this box. So a massive thank you for actually providing me with this hanging bat necklace. I love the style of it. It's very simplistic, but it kind of still gets the kind of point across, if that makes sense. So it is this little black and white acrylic bat. Now the white has actually been slightly engraved into the acrylic and painted white, and it just does give it detail. You could wear it the other way if you did prefer it just to be black, but I much prefer it with the white. I feel like it just really finishes it off. It shows you the two separate wings and the little kind of bones which would have been in the wings. You can see the bat's little eye and even the little kind of detail in the ear. So I absolutely love this. I love the fact that it's kind of like hanging on to like a little stick at the top. I just love it so much. I'm literally speechless. So it is black acrylic, nice and thick. I don't need to tell you again, the acrylic that Simply Gothic uses within her jewellery is just top notch. It has a little red bead, so it will go again really nicely if paired with this necklace. I feel like they would go very well together, and it would go super effectively with these earrings just because of the matching black with also the little red bead. It is on this larger hoop, so you could change it onto a different necklace if you did wish to. I did also want to mention as well that Simply Gothic doesn't just do necklaces, she does do kind of like velvet chokers and kind of more like satin chokers and things, so it's definitely worth having a look through her shop if you do see a design that you like but you would rather it on a choker. These chains are amazing. All I'm gonna say, lobster clasp, holes large enough to wear as a choker. You know the deal by now, but I absolutely I love this necklace so much. Thank you to both Simply Gothic and Abi for sending me these two separate little bundles of happiness and excitement. And I also want to say a big thank you to everyone else who has been so supportive through such a hard and difficult time. But things are definitely looking up. Everything seems to be getting better. Everyone seems to be a bit happier. I did a big run yesterday and I believe that we've raised around £35 now, which is really exciting. As I said, I will leave a link below in case you do also want to donate. There is no minimum donation charge at all, so even if you're donating at 10p, I will very much appreciate your support. So thank you so much for watching. I will leave links down to social media and also Simply Gothic shop down below so that you can find everything you need in case you want to purchase any of these or any similar versions of these items. So thank you so much for watching. If you do have any questions or comments, please leave them down below. If it's sunny where you are, I hope you're enjoying the shade and I'll see you next time. Bye!